this pen. I'm using this pen. Lot of people, so this is Madhubani nib. If you would have ever heard about Madhubani nib, so people use this for the outlining. The thing what we are using today, this pen, for the same purpose, people use this nib. So what you do, you just dip it in the color and then you do the outline. And I will be using acrylic color with water. On fabric, when you do it, you mix acrylic color with a medium. So there's a medium comes in the market which you mix with the acrylic color. Don't use water, otherwise the cloth when you wash, the color will go away. You can do Madhubani painting on your shirts also. So for that you use that medium. And there is this ink which is color drawing ink. So the whole packet also comes the box of 12 different colors. So these colors you can use when you are doing Madhubani painting on canvas or paper. So you can dip the color directly with the nib and then you can use it for the filling also and for outlining also. And if you don't find that nib, other method what people use is, this is toothpick or maybe a barbecue stick, you can say. So either you use it directly, dip it in the color and outline, or you can find this thin nib. This can also be used for outlining. Okay, so these are the tools, Madhubani tools. And today what we will be doing with the marker. So this is the modern way of drawing Madhubani painting. You use your pencil, or if you're comfortable, use your pen. So I show you a couple of border designs, not too many because there are like hundreds of designs. So write on your paper, Madhubani borders. Okay, and you can use your rulers here, because for the border we don't want it to go like haywire. So let's make small, maybe about 3-inch lines, giving a little gap, double line. And just leaving little space like this, you see, straight line. So another line you make, double line. So we always use double lines in Madhubani, even in art, not only in border, even in the designs we use double line. That is the thing what you need to remember for Madhubani. This is for one border. Let's create some 5-6 lines so that we can do little fast. Now give little bit of space for second border. So this is the border width. This is just the space between two borders, just to show you. So you create these lines. So maybe I'll show you some 5 types of borders. So you make 5 parallel boxes, kind of lines. So mine is 1, 2, 3. Some you can make bigger or thinner, doesn't matter. So I'm almost done here. The 5th one. Okay, so So we start here. The first border, what I am trying to show you is what you need to do, little dome kind of a shape. And then make sure there are double lines. So this border when you make on a painting, so it goes like 4 sides, and you can use many variety in the same border. What I am showing you today is here inside you put straight lines. This is actually called kachni. When you do the filling with lines, this is kachni. Generally we use the brush and then we fill it. Fill the top part. What is called as bharni. Really have to do with lots of concentration, with time in hand. That's when it really comes out nice. It has to be very neat for the clarity between the lines. See how it looks? So when you draw this on a painting, you can use different colors. So you can use black lines here, you can use maybe pink color here, and then actually inside also you can put here pink, here green, 2 colors, and then with the pen you put lines. Okay. And the next border, what you do, draw standing lines, double standing lines, make like box. Almost equally apart, but do not have to measure it. Put a circle in the center and then you make flower like this, making sure that the end is touching the corner. So and so on, like this. It looks like this. And what you can do to fill it, just thin lines, up and down standing lines, and right and left across lines, sleeping lines. Okay, and then when we really make the border, so what you can use your imagination and fill in colors in the flower. The third one, the most common border in Madhubani, where they use fish. They use a lot of fish designs. So this border is fish design. If you want the reference, if anybody is not able to do freehand, you can put a line with a pencil in the center to make fish. See how I will be doing it from the center, just like a fish shape. And if you're using the center line, I tell you how do you do it. In the center, you just draw a light line for the reference, and which you can erase later, and giving a little gap, making sure your fish body upside, downside this much, and then taking the tail out and bringing it in like this. So this becomes a little easier if you have reference point. Give little rounded lines for the face, eyes. A small line you can give for the mouth. And then again, giving double line here. Almost between these two fishes, you start just giving a double line on top of the fish, and then so imagining that this is going like, you need practice for these things. I'm just showing you, if you understand, just draw this, what I did, just imagining this line coming underneath maybe, and then you rounding it up here. So this is not seen, only this part is seen, both the sides. Then we can give little pins here. Even the fish border can be made in many ways. You can make it even simple. I'm just showing you different levels. So, you know, very simple, little complex, then complex. Again, I will show you simple one. So just, you know, from beginner to medium to little more advanced.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
And if you have time, you can do lot of designing on the body. I'm just showing you the fish scales. This you can design on all the fishes, or
Auntie,
yes.
can you make? Do you have to copy you?
What you have to?
Do I have to copy you?
So Anagha, is this Anagha?
Yes.
Okay, Anagha. So I think you joined just now, right?
Yes.
So we are today we have Madhubani art class and we are learning about Madhubani. I've already spoken about history and origin. Now I have just started with Madhubani borders. So I'm showing you how to make Madhubani borders. I'm giving you a couple of samples. So these are the ways you can draw your own Madhubani borders for a painting. So I'm just doing this rough work before we go on the final painting. So if you understand it, you copy. Otherwise, from where I am here, you can start from here. So this is the border we use in Madhubani paintings. Border is a must. If you do it on a painting, on a canvas or paper, border. So these are different variety of borders we use.
Okay.
Okay. So for the fish, we can put lines in the back, the tail, and then we can, color these gaps. And suddenly you will see how different it looks. And the place what you see it here, this space, this one you put, because right now I'm not using brush and color, so you can put different colors. So like suppose you're making your fish blue color, if you're using blue and the face you're making maybe green, that background you can put pink. So it should always be like full color.
Okay.
Unlike Wali, we use lot of black and white. In Madhubani, we use lot of colors, all colors, primary, secondary, all the colors. You can make it very colorful. Okay, another very important motif in Madhubani is lotus. So let me show you one lotus border. Very simple lotus border. What you do, little rounded shape like this you draw. It's like an U, but little bit curvy on the top.
Okay.
And how you extend it? So taking actually exactly like double border. So you just follow the same line which is here and start outlining it, and then you fold it downwards. So this is other side of you. Then again you are following it same way.
Ali, can we make our own flowers?
Then you make leaves, giving it a look like flower. Then little bit rounded lines. So we're doing just see the bottoms we are doing. So this one is down, this one is going up, and then this one will come down and then up. You can use little lines here. can fill the leaves with the color. Pink color we can use here. And a little different Madhubani border I show you, which looks very different when you really make it. Looks very, very nice. So just give another line, little thicker line. Little thicker line and double lining it, and then making circle, which is like closely touching each other. When it comes in the picture, the whole border, all the sides, gives a very good look. And this area, what is left, here you can design any of the designs I'm showing you what the leaves. One coming down and one going upwards. And these circles, little space is there. Just need to fill this. Outside the circle and in between lines, there are little spaces. Just fill this. And these you can make like these designs. And now by far you would have understand. You can do so much in this. So looking at this picture, I am thinking maybe we can just add little bit of design like this. The more time you spend, more beautiful it looks. Yeah, and then you can color these areas, or you can just put standing line. Even the way you put lines, it makes it look different. So see how beautiful it's looking. This is another type of border. And on the painting, what you can do, you can put like, first you just wash off with the color, then you draw these lines. Okay, so these are the kind of borders you can explore and make many, keep adding. And then let me show you a couple of motifs. So in Madhubani painting, apart from the ceremonies and king codes, there are a lot of motifs which are like the human figures. Apart from that, a lot of motifs are used, like fish, lotus, peacock, tulsi plant, parrots, birds, tortoise. I'll show you just few, not everything. So you just turn your paper. And write Madhubani Lotus. And this is Madhubani motif. So in bracket you write motif. Okay, so for the Madhubani Lotus, I am just showing you this much. You can make small, big according to your picture. So draw a leaf shape in the center and giving it lotus leaf shape. This is almost parallel to this. Another one I'll make little bit down. And third one, even lower than the second one. Same thing you repeat to the other side. Sorry, my second leaf, and then the third leaf. Do it roughly, it's fine. Erase with the pencil, or when you want the motifs to be perfect, maybe the half side, both the half side parallel like mirror images, you can use reference with the ruler and the pencil. What you can do, draw a box. So always a square shaped box you make, maybe for any mirror image. And then in the center, you put one cross. And then taking reference from here. So the center line, you can make the center piece and then leave this side and leave this side. That makes your painting look perfect. Okay, and then I'm drawing the bottom leaf like this. So you draw both the side. Can you see it? And the branches you can draw longer, shorter, doesn't matter. This is Madhubani Lotus. And then again you fill it with lines. Sorry, I forgot one step. You always have to use double lines. Make sure you outline it and then double lines put everywhere. See, suddenly it looks different, right? And then you leave this outside space, only the inside. You fill with colors or you fill with lines. So in every painting, all these motifs, you will see this space is blank between two lines. Patiently, you have to fill in the lines. This is how Madhubani Lotus will be like. And to draw a fish, let's take a reference. Make a box. Learn to draw freehand because there is no perfection in all these folk arts. I'm just using this for the reference just to show you. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter if it is not in proportion. That is why it is folk arts. Folk art does not really have clear lines, clear proportions. And for the fish, again, you can draw a line in the center. Don't touch the last portion with the center line. I will tell you why. And then little curvy line from here you take out. So this part you left little bit gap, so you didn't touch with the center line, but the tail, this is touching the center line. Outline it with the double line. Okay, so this much is ready. And then the double line here. Make eyes in Madhubani. Generally, all the birds or the animals, whatever you make, even the human figure, eyes are very important. So they use big eyes, make a big eyes for the fish. Little bit this line for the mouth. And then we can decorate it any way we want it. I'm just showing you little bit of decoration. You can do this design all over, or maybe just and then giving another line here. Just to decorate it differently, I'm doing this. You can fill with the same design also. And then you can use like maybe the lines, or you can fill with different colors. So leaving this space between two thin lines, don't fill that, just this inside part you have to fill. Even here, this is how it will look. Yeah, and similarly in the tail also we can do lot of designs, because we do not have really lot of time. So what I am doing right now is just filling it with lines. So it depends how much time you want to spend on each motif, each design. You know, a small painting of Madhubani can take days if you want to do the intricate work. Or rough work you can finish in like just, yeah. And even the face, we will fill the colors, or maybe the lines we can do here also. This is how Madhubani fish look like. You can have different shape, more rounded, bigger, smaller fish. And let's learn a Madhubani parrot. I'm starting with parrot's face, drawing I'm not making a box here because it's a little longer. So giving a bigger circle for the face. It's almost like a small point, um, maybe a quarter size point, and giving a double line here, inside or outside. Big eyes. Small lines on the eyes. Then making a beak here, big one. And like this. You see how Madhubani parrot beak is like? Not the thin one, it's quite thick. And going towards the neck, and the body little upwards. and then making the body from the neck, starting it little rounded and taking it upwards like this. Double line. Yeah, you can see it. Then the feather. And again, this one, double line. Lines on his beak. And starting the little dome shape design all over the upper part. And finish it at the end of this place, and then little longer lines here. And for his, we make crown also in Madhubani for the parrot. So this is how the crown is made. So it's almost like a lotus flower leaf, only what we make like this. Then making a beautiful tail, a longer tail, almost little rounder in the end. Again giving it a double line. And you can decorate inside. There are many ways you can decorate. For today, I'm showing you this. So you can just draw these diagonal lines. And so they're like two spaces now, up and down. So upward, see these lines going up, slanting lines up, and these slanting lines you make down. So it's coming. So what is missing now? Legs. So here I make legs. See how we make parrot like this shape. Double line, and then making legs like this. And almost like a leaf. And another leaf in the center. This is like leg. And same thing we can make one more. Fill it with lines, the top part, and this one we can just color it. So this is how a parrot looks like. A little bit design I just show you here quickly. You just have to fill all the areas between the lines. So it doesn't matter whatever motif you choose, whatever design you make. This one. And then we can just like, this is also a way of filling in Madhubani. So you fill the base and then you put these lines. So this is a parrot. You got a parrot on your paper? Yes. So these are the motifs, and we can start our painting. Okay, let me show you one more thing. So whenever you design a painting, you want to fill in the background. So there are like a couple of ways how you can fill in. So if you don't want to spend too much of time, draw a L shape on your paper, 3 L shapes. I'll show you 3 backgrounds. This is for the background. So how do I fill the background? So one style is just starting from the corner, very patiently. You draw these lines. So you see this. Can you see? And then wherever you see the corner, again start from that corner only. Drawing 3 lines. Then you have this corner. So this is one way. You keep filling and it will really look nice. It takes time, but gives you very good results. And this is how you keep filling the whole empty space on your painting. The background you keep filling like this. And if you have less time, you are done with your painting, you want to fill the colors like this fish. So maybe you just want to draw this much. You just create a border around it because border gives a very nice look to the painting. So you create a border, whatever designs I have shown, you can pick any design here. Okay, and then you have lot of empty space. You don't want to spend too much time. What you can do, you just wash off with the color, maybe any yellow, red, anything, and then with the black, you just put these lines. top of your color. And you fill the whole space so that there is no empty space. This is one way. And one more type is fill the whole background, and you can just draw small leaves. So the background, suppose, is maybe light green. So leaves you can make dark green and then little lines on the leaves. These are the ways you fill the background if you don't have too much time, or if you still have empty space but you don't want to put any more motif, because suppose if you are making a parrot or a bird picture, you don't want to add too many motifs around it. You just want to fill in the background to give it a complete look. So these are the ways you can fill in. I already showed you 3 types, 4th type. Yeah, basically the same thing you can do, maybe just double lines and put one dot here. Keep drawing all over the painting and put one dot. Okay, so these are the basics of Madhubani painting. Basics, I mean, this is not the basic, you have learned a lot. And now let me show you what we are going to make today. So I am going to help you to make this painting. Can you all see what is it? This is a parrot. As I told you, you can take the motif from the internet, from books, from magazines, from friends, anywhere. But how you can make it different? You can take the motif from here, you add your own border, you add your own background. This background, this is for the background. Okay, so if you don't want this, you can add anything else. You can just draw this peacock and little bit of tree. The same thing you can draw here also. Okay, and if you don't want this, you just draw the peacock, and then you can fill in with either just the dot, the lines what I showed you, or you fill in with this, or maybe anything, the background what I showed you, you can fill in. After the parrot, it doesn't, sorry, the peacock, doesn't matter what you fill it within, but make sure that you give a nice border. Okay, so are you excited? Want to draw this? You can take A4 size paper, drawing paper, or handmade paper. Take out your papers now.
Ma'am, I'm drawing it in my A3 size.
Yeah, A3 size. What you do, don't really make so big. You can just make a box of 8 by 10 on A3 size. Make a box of 8 by 10. Yeah, that will be easier because A3 is too big.
Okay.
Take out your paper. I will just tell you how to mark it. And also in Madhubani painting, another thing is, it is very common that people trace the design. You can trace it. You can take the design, take out the printout from anywhere, and then you can enlarge it and then trace it on the paper or a cloth. But I like to do it freehand because I somehow don't like that mark of carbon paper. So without tracing also, if you like freehand, I will show you how to do. Right now I'll teach you how to do freehand. So this is my A4 size picture. So I'll make a box and then a cross in the center. The way I showed you yesterday. So this will be the center line. And Now I'm just putting drawing the line across. Okay, so this is for the reference, and then let me take out my paper. This is my paper, and again on this paper I make a cross for the reference so that I don't make a mistake. Just for the reference I mark it. This is my center point. So what do we do first? When we start, first of all, we start with border.
Ma'am, I can't see the full page.
Wait, I will show you. 1 second. I just. A little. Right? So now, first of all, we draw a border. So for border, take your final paper where you will be drawing. Okay. For border, you need to leave little space outside. Then make a double border, double line, all the sides, leaving very little space towards the outside and giving it a double line, all 4 sides. So this is the outer line. So later when we are, you see the paper, we are outlining it with black marker, we will erase this plus sign. So we don't want this plus. And then now inside border. So border has 2 lines, right? So this we created right now. Now the bottom one. So for this, it doesn't matter how much space you give. You can give half an inch, you can give less, you can give more. So let's try half an inch border. Okay. So you can measure it. I'm using it roughly half an inch and you have to leave, make sure half an inch you have to leave from both the sides, top and bottom. Then you start. It will look like this. Can you see? I left this much. This is half inch. And then similarly, other side also, leaving half an inch. This is the border, and then giving it a double line. So this is your frame is ready. Can you see? Okay, so now for the border, you can design it right now. I will not show you because I've already shown you variety of borders. You can choose any of these after the class when you spend time and make border slowly and then send me the picture of your border or finished design. I'll show you how to draw this peacock on this frame. So this is a square in the center for the reference. You see this is the center point, and from center left side this much, so and this right, so there are like 4 parts of the picture. So I'm starting from left top corner where the face is, the peacock face is. Okay, what you can do, this is almost touching the border. So what you can do roughly, you design the peacock head and then peacock neck. Giving it a little bend over here. And then see this body is going almost to the second box. So I'm roughly taking it down like this. Giving it a nice shape here.
Nana.
And bringing it a little bit up. Yeah, so just outline of the peacock, and then the big major part is this peacock tail feathers. So this one, the whole thing you have to fill up with. So starting from here and then taking it from down. So towards the end, it is little bent. So what I can do, making the bottom part first and then taking it little rounded. Yeah, so this looks good.
Ma'am, I can't see it.
Can you see now?
Yes, ma'am.
So roughly this is the peacock. Basically on the paper, I just showed you how you can divide the boxes in 4 boxes, and then you can just, and now for the reference you have this much. It's very easy to create all these, whatever is there. So this one, let me just make it on top. So before that we need to double line, give the double line everywhere. What you can do is like this. And then coming back up. And for this one, I start from here. Make a little rounded shape. And yeah, so can you see? Take a picture and see this. And I showed you how to make, so generally these Madhubani figures, they have big beak. So for the peacock, even little bigger beak. Little thick, and then big eyes. This is peacock eye. So basically this is the base of your picture. Now all you have to do is outline it and keep adding all these motifs, what you see. You can choose same, you can use different, whatever I showed you, you can choose from there. I just draw this also, and I show you. So for this you can start with a small circle. These circles, and then flower. Yeah, and then one another flower is here inside. So this is the space where I can create another flower. And for the branch, use the line underneath on top of this also. So this is how your reference picture will look like. So what you have to do now, after this much, you have to start outlining, then slowly sit patiently and draw the border design. You can choose any of these, and you can choose anything else also. I was thinking to design this one because this is simple. You will have to spend a lot of time on all of the borders. Just draw this, and this thing is facing inside like this. Give a finishing touch to your picture. So like this, and then you can put kachni on both the sides, or kachni inside and bharni outside. Bharni is like you fill the color outside, and inside you put color and then lines. Okay, so all four sides you'll draw this, and then inside, once you draw this, do the outline, put the color, background color, then you do the background filling. Background filling, you can do any of the designs what I showed you. This, anything. Okay, so now at this point of time, I would like to unmute everybody and ask questions. I'll send you this picture and the colored picture also of this, but add your personal touch to your picture and make it bright, because Madhubani art is known for its bright colors. If you want to, anybody wants to ask anything before we end the session?
Any questions, Adri? No.
This is the, can you all see the picture? I'll be sending you this. This is same painting. This is the first what we are doing right now. This is the inside filling, and then you can fill the colors like this. You see how beautiful it's looking? Just now I'll share the picture of all these three. Okay, so this one doesn't have a border, but you add border, it will really look nice. You can change this. Okay. Anybody want to ask anything?
25.
Okay, so tomorrow we have mandala art. Yes.
Should we like color paint it, or should we make it black like yours?
This is for the reference, you color it. So that's why I wanted you to bring brush and colors, right? So you color it. Madhubani art don't make black and white. Madhubani there has to be colors. So if I show you the color version, no, excuse me, what's your name? I forgot 1 second. What's your name?
I'm Kanak.
Okay, Kanak. Understand one thing. If I show you the colored painting of this one at first place, where you will not understand how to start this and then go to this, and then otherwise you'll really get, if you see this picture directly, the colored one, you will not understand. Okay, so to make it clear to you, I showed you this so that they're like small, you know, the fillings are there. So you pay attention to these. Start with this, pay attention to these, do all these, then you go to color. And
And now
before
should
doing
we
that,
send our pictures?
yes, you have to send your picture. How will I know what you made? I wait for your pictures. It doesn't matter if you can't finish it today, you take your time. It's fine. Because Madhubani art takes time. Okay, so can we end today's session? Tomorrow we have mandala. And I will send the material list today itself for mandala. Yeah?
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.